Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. So we're getting ready to paint and clean the AC box. And we're also getting ready to paint and pressure clean the engine bay and frame here, so we can have all this stuff looking nice. I'm gonna paint the firewall and I'm gonna paint the frame. So you guys stay tuned for that. This video shouldn't be too long because it's me pretty much just prepping and cleaning and getting everything all nice to start putting front end back together. You guys stay tuned. All right, guys, so now we got the AC box cleaned up. I pressure cleaned that too because that's getting painted. And check the plastics to make sure that it wasn't brittle. And then we cleaned up the engine bay, the firewall, and we put those two stainless steel brake lines right there. So we cleaned up the frame and the firewall. So in a future video, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the frame, paint the firewall, and put the AC box in. I'll give you guys a specific tutorial on how to put that AC box in without having to remove the dashboard. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, the firewall is pretty much painted now. I just gotta let it dry up. And then we're gonna go ahead and slide the AC box in there. And we're also gonna slide the brake booster in there. So I want y'all to see what she's looking like compared to before. I should have took before pictures, but I got before videos so you guys can compare and contrast. We're gonna put the AC box in there next. Hook it up so everything is working the way it's supposed to work. As you can see on this card, none of the harnesses or none of the wires were cut for the AC. The only thing that was cut is the lever, which I have a good lever on the box. So we're gonna let this dry. I'll probably hit it with a couple more coats of paint so it can stick and look good. And then, yep. AC box and engine are gonna be going in there real soon. Stay tuned, guys, we working. All right, guys, a little quick update. We're about to install the AC box back in this car. So I'm gonna give you a few things that you gotta take out just to make your life easier for you. You're gonna wanna drop your glove box. All these are harnesses to connect to the AC box. The AC box comes with most of them already connected. You're gonna wanna take your radio and your AC controller out. Now, your AC box should come with this. All this connects to the AC box. The AC box should already have those connections. I'll show you in a second. But to take these out is easy. You're gonna have 7mm bolts that you gotta take out. Right here, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. You take that out. You take your radio bezel out, which consists of 4 Phillips screwdrivers. You take all that out so you can have an open space because your AC box connects to that clip right there that you see someone broke. I have to do a little fix in there to make that bolt back up to the AC box. Let me show you the connections. The connections to the AC box so you can see what I'm talking about. You see the wire harness is here. All these wire harnesses connect to the controller. And then I also have the antenna, which goes through this box. And then you have the wire here that moves the lever, closes and opens that duct for you. So that's about to get installed in there. So you guys stay tuned. I'll update you once I have the AC box back on this firewall that I painted. So you guys stay tuned. Good morning, y'all. We're getting ready to install the master cylinder and the brake booster into the firewall. This will probably be the last thing for a while until I get the drivetrain in order to install. This is very self-explanatory. Okay, this is my firewall cleaned up with the air box. Now this goes into the firewall, 4 holes. You see that circle thing right there? The hole. And if you can see in there, the pedal has a clip and a slide that hole goes into. Very self-explanatory, and it has, if I'm not mistaken, I think 10 millimeter bolts, 12 or 13 millimeter bolts that screw on here to the back. You put these on, and you put your brake lines on. We're almost finished with the firewall assembly, guys. All right, guys, so we're gonna be pretty quick with this one. This is an overview of all that's been done to the car so far. We painted the firewall, and we also painted the front and the top side of it. Gonna have to paint the bottom of it real soon. So pretty much, we took the dash apart and put it back together. We took the radio, we took the AC controller out, and we dropped the glove box just to be able to hook up the AC box, which slides right in. On this application, I did not have to remove the dash, which was a pretty good deal. So I didn't have to go too far into breaking it down. I'm gonna show you what it looks like now. And remember, guys, all the stuff you can do it on your own. All right, so we put the AC box in here. It's real easy to put the AC box in without the fender wells on here, because you want to be able to get those screws in the bottom and the back. All right, guys, so we put it in the AC box. We tighten it down, and I also checked it with water just to make sure it's not leaking from around the seals that the box has. I painted the firewall, we painted the frame, and then we went on ahead and we installed the brake booster. So pretty much, for the most part, the firewall of the car is done. The only thing that I'm going to be focusing on now is getting that drivetrain together. And then when I get that drivetrain together, I'm going to slide it right in here